Hello, viewers. Welcome to Football Discussion Daily. I'm your host, CGO. Please endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on our various social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the rest of them. Thank you very much. Today, we are going to be talking about games that were played on March Day 7. We had some interesting results from March Day 7 at the ongoing FIFA World Cup, uh, being co-hosted by United States of America, Mexico, and Canada. Yes, we had the Portuguese playing a 1-1 draw against DRC Congo. DRC Congo were able to get their first ever World Cup goal in that encounter. It was a game nobody expected Portugal not to win. But in football, a lot of things can really happen. That's why they said the game can be crazy sometimes. And then in the second game of the day, England, they showed their superiority. A brace from the man they called Harry Kane defeated Croatia 4-2. And in the third game, a late stoppage winner by Caleb Irinki helped Ghana secure a 1-0 victory against Panama. And in the last game of March Day 7, Colombia, the team from South America, they were able to get victory against Uzbekistan. They won that game by 3-1. Um, Uzbekistan got their first ever World Cup through Abosbek Faizulev. That was a very good one for at least the Uzbekistan team who are making their debut at the FIFA World Cup. So we'll talk about the game between Ghana and Panama. Uh, Ghana, first half, they were poor. Ghana didn't even have a shot on goal in the first half. It was a very disappointing performance from the Black Stars of Ghana because when you look at the pedigree of these two sides, one would expect the Ghanaians to be very dominant in this game. That game was played at the Toronto Stadium, and I think Ghana really missed uh, the absence of Thomas Partey because when it comes to the transition play of Ghana, it was clearly missing. They suffered a lot in that area. I feel Thomas Partey would have really helped them in this aspect of the game, but unfortunately, he he was denied entry into Canada due to the ongoing legal proceedings in the UK. So Ghana didn't really play well in the first half. I think Panama had more better possession of the game. They controlled the game more in the first half. Even the early part of second half, the Ghanaians struggled a bit. And then the coach of Ghana, Carlos Queiroz, he was very smart enough, knowing that if they leave things the way they are, they may not get anything positive out of it. One very important thing he made was substitution he made in that game, especially bringing in Abdul Fatawu uh, Isiaku into the game, and also Brandon Thomas Asante. Those two guys coming in really helped, especially from the flanks. These two guys had speed, they had a lot of energy, and that really helped them, especially with their counter attacking football in this game. Most of the possession was we saw that with the Panama's team, and I think the substitution really helped them. At the end of the day, a late minute counter attack, which was initiated by Anton Semedo, the man who plays for Manchester City. So he initiated the counter attack, and the guy they call Thomas Asante, that is Brandon Thomas Asante, used the energy, and he was able to beat one of the Panama defender, and then he made a very nice pass to uh, Caleb Irinki, who was able to tap the ball. into an open net. So that win was very, very important for Ghana, even though their performance wasn't at the level I really expected. Expected to see more kind of possessive football in this game. That never happened. But the most important thing is that they're able to get the 3 points in this game. One important thing that happened in this game is that Jordan Ayew is now the oldest player to play for Ghana at the World Cup. So he achieved that at the age of 34 years, 185 days. That's a good one for Jordan Ayew. They are the second team in this competition to get a win after Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire got victory against Ecuador. So they are the second African team to secure a win, which is a good plus for the Ghanaians. Currently, they are tied on point with England, who are on top of the group in terms of goal difference, because England also have 3 points plus 2, Ghana has plus 1. The Ghana will be facing England in their next game on June 23rd, which will be a very big test for the Ghanaian side. I'm hoping that they will be able to improve on what we saw them play against Panama, because that wasn't the performance I was expecting to see from the Ghanaians. But again, we'll try to give them some kind of benefit of that, considering that the coach, Carlos Queiroz, is just barely less than 60 days he took over as the manager, or let me say the head coach of the Ghanaian Black Stars, because the coach who was there before Carlos Queiroz took over, Otto Addo, was sacked. So I think they might need some time to get more used to the act of Carlos Queiroz. So hopefully with the next game there might be an improvement, and this win against Panama might be a kind of a motivation to the team and help build their confidence. That is a possibility. So that is it for the game between Ghana and Panama. Congratulations to African team Ghana for getting victory against Panama. And then the other game, which is Colombia defeating Uzbekistan 3-1. I wasn't too surprised because when you look at the uh, the record or the pedigree of both sides, this is Uzbekistan's first World Cup. So one wouldn't expect so much from them. If they had gotten a draw, a win in this game, that would have made news. But losing in their first game to Colombia at the Estadio Azteca wasn't anything to be ashamed of. They put up a good performance. They weren't too poor, even though Colombia were the team that were more dominant in this game. But kudos must go to Uzbekistan for the kind of performance they were able to put up. And we must also commend their coach, Fabio Cannavaro, for the way he was able to set up the team. It's just that the opposition they are playing against, Colombia, being tutored by Nestor Lorenzo, is a good side. And when you look at players like John Arias, the likes of James Rodriguez, Luis Diaz, Luis Suarez, Daniel Munoz, these are better players compared to what the Uzbekistan team paraded. So it was a dominant victory for the Colombians, who were able to get the lead through Daniel Munoz. Daniel Munoz was able to put the uh, Colombia team in front. And then at some point, Abosek Fazolev got the equalizer, which makes him the first player to score for Uzbekistan at the World Cup. And that also happens to be Uzbekistan's first ever World Cup goal. Luis Diaz was able to put Colombia back ahead, and then substitute Jamintin Capers, seed victory for Colombia, for them to secure or 3 points. So it was a well-deserved victory for Colombia, and that is how it went in that game between Colombia and Uzbekistan. Colombia currently on top of Group K. They capitalized on Portugal's unexpected 1-1 draw against DRC in the group. And then we move to the game between Portugal. Everyone expected so much from Portugal in the game that was played at the Houston Stadium. Uh, the Portuguese team played a 1-1 draw against DRC Congo. Everyone expected Portugal to uh, get a comfortable win in this game, but in all honesty, uh, the Roberto Martinez team lacked that creative, and their finishing wasn't that good because I know on 2 occasions Ronaldo had some very clear chance that if he had taken very well, would have really helped the team to get victory. Um, Navas was the person who got the goal for the Portuguese team, and then uh, Joan Wissa got the equalizer for the ERC Congo. But honestly, the Portuguese had more possession of the game. They dominated, but they didn't create enough as one would really expect. But in times of uh, um, dominating the game, having more possession of the ball, they had it. But they need to improve a lot, especially when it comes to creating lots of opportunity and being clinical. Ronaldo has a lot to do in this competition, but um, one thing we must understand is that this is the first game because some people are already criticizing the Portuguese team already. No, it's too early for you to criticize a team of this with this quality of players because I remember in the 2022 World Cup, Argentina had a very bad start. They lost to Saudi Arabia in their opening game, and they still went ahead and won the competition. So I think it's too early for anyone to uh, cast aspersion or start criticizing Ronaldo and the rest of the Portuguese team. I feel they still have opportunity to improve. They still have opportunity of winning their other 2 games in the group and then finishing top in the group and then advancing and then anything is possible. So it's too early. I feel that Ronaldo will still has to improve his game, uh, and the rest of the team, not only Ronaldo, they still need to up their game and do what at least is expected of them. So that's what I'm expecting from the Portuguese team to do. In their next game, we want to see a huge improvement. We want to see fluidity in the midfield. We want to see fluidity in the way they play. We want to see more aggression from the Portuguese team. They need to really show that, yes, they are a team of high level, high standard. So that's one thing I'll be expecting to see from the Portuguese team. And then we talk about the game between England. England really showed that, yes, they have great quality in their team, especially when you look at the attacking quality of the English squad. Very, very high quality base team. They really showed that they are the superior team. They dominated. In fact, England made a lot of attempts in this game. If not for the goalkeeper of the Croatian team, I'm telling you, England would have scored lots of goals. Dominic Livakovic was very outstanding. Made a lot of saves, even though he conceded 4 goals, but it would have been more. He kept the team alive with his world-class reflex saves during that game against England, especially in the second half. England were came out full throttle to dismantle the Croatian team. Harry Kane, for me, is the man of the match. Very outstanding. We saw him drop deep, uh, get the ball, make very good link up play, and he was able to get a brace in this game He now has 10 World Cup goals, which means he has equaled the record of legendary Gary Lineker, which is a very good one for Harry Kane. I was very impressed with him. Jude Bellingham was also very outstanding. Got the third goal for England in this game. Immediately the second half started, he was able to get a goal to restore England's lead in this encounter because it ended 2-2 in the first half. Second half, Jude Bellingham was able to get England's third goal. And then the man they called Marcus Rashford came in as a substitute and got the fourth goal for England to cement their victory. So England, it was a well-deserved victory. They showed that indeed they are the best team in this group. And I don't know if there is any team in that group that can really stop the English team in Group L, that can stop this English team from finishing top. That is it for the games that were played on March the 7th in the at the ongoing FIFA World Cup. Please, you can also share your own thoughts on the games that were played, and that will be highly appreciated. Please like our videos, share it, and thank you very much for listening. You have a wonderful time. Bye for now.